On today's show, we have some ideas and insight you're going to love. Essential Staffing Solutions is a temporary staffing agency with a uniquely permanent approach, aiming to encourage, motivate, and inspire people like you to help uncover their talents and maximize their opportunities. And speaking of careers, Balancing Act goes on location to discover incredible job opportunities for women at Walmart. We're brightening up your day with gorgeous blooms from Gems. Gems believes everyday life and everyday moments are better with flowers. And Dr. Andi Campitelli, a leading naturopathic doctor, shares her insight on how to cope with COVID-19. Do you want to sleep better? Who doesn't? That's where Emma Mattress comes in.
Hi, and welcome to the Balancing Act Charlotte edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you the community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood. The staffing and recruitment world has changed dramatically recently. Our next story shows how some industry innovators are helping to tackle the new normal.
Perhaps there's never been a more trying time when it comes to searching for a new opportunity. Record high unemployment rates across the country, not to mention locally, have contributed to a highly competitive and unforgiving job market. With many years of experience in helping team members audition the right opportunity, Essential Staffing Solutions is a staffing agency that defies the term temp with a uniquely permanent approach.
So I started Essential Staffing Solutions because I started off in my industry in property management as a temporary employee. My name wasn't Shelley, it was Temp. You know, go tell the temp to do this, go tell the temp to do that. So I understood how it felt to not have a name. No one knew who Shelley was. No one appreciated Shelley even when I accomplished things. So I wanted to start something where people could feel they could still get opportunities. We could develop those relationships and give them opportunities, but then they also felt like they had a home. One of the biggest biases that staffing agencies face is that candidates think, you know, you're just here, you're just a temp. We really do genuinely want to help you find opportunities. And what we've done is we've created an agency that truly cares about our people, and we show that to them on a day-to-day basis. We know their names, we communicate with them. They're not just a number to us.
To ensure every opportunity is a good fit, Essential Staffing Solutions takes the time to evaluate the team member during the recruiting process.
So when a new ESS team member comes through, they come through as a candidate. One thing we do is we pre-screen them just to get a feel of who they are. We do review the resumes, but there's a lot of experience that you don't see on resumes. So we have that conversation with them. Once they get through the interview process, then we set them up for orientation.
And our orientation process is to align everyone with the same belief, with our same values that we have.
We first take the availability and we find out when everybody is available to work, so we can get them on the job site as soon as possible. Next, we will talk about the mission statement and our purpose. We speak on professionalism and what you should do on the job site no matter what.
Orientation is usually conducted by myself, which I absolutely love getting to know the team members during orientation. It's very interactive.
It's so crazy the way she does it. Like, she could connect to other people different than anybody. Like, she connects. Like, you're getting to know a family member you never had.
I've always worked in corporate America, where I think sometimes you get lost. Shelley being the owner, being able to communicate with her, because most big corporations, you get to see the VIP, the CEO, but you never get to have that connection with them.
She reaches your soul.
So you spend a lot of time with us during this whole interview process, this whole hiring process.
Essential Staffing Solutions goes well beyond a candidate and team members' qualifications and training, taking things into consideration that most agencies would overlook.
So one of the things that we try and do is to make sure that the commute is going to be something feasible for them, mainly just trying to keep them close to their home. Also that it's just going to be a good match overall with our clients.
One of the ways that we stay committed to our team members is through feedback. We had a young lady on our team and she didn't understand why, jobs were ending and things of that nature. And we provided her with feedback. And she actually made a change. It wasn't us, she made the change. The last property that she was at with us, they actually brought a contract out. But she's doing very, very well. We're looking for someone that has a very humble attitude, has the right skill set. We want someone that will do the right thing when nobody else is looking. We're looking for that professional. And if that's you, call us today, because we need you.
To learn more about the opportunities and services offered by Essential Staffing Solutions, visit esolutionspm.com. And of course, you can check out thebalancingact.com.
In search of a new job or looking for a career change, let's see some smart ways to go about it.
When it comes to women in the workforce, a true career path exists right here at Walmart. I'm on location today, and I'm at one of their distribution centers. And joining me today as well is Monique PQ. She is Walmart's Senior Vice President of Supply Chain. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. We're glad you're here.
I'm thrilled. I know I'm going to learn a lot, especially when it comes to Walmart and just the empowerment that you give to women, which I must say, when one thinks of Walmart, Monique, it's just like, the retail store, you go and you go out, but it's more than that, isn't it?
It's absolutely more than that. I like to think of it as Walmart beyond stores, because you go to stores and we have great careers there. There are a lot of women who lead our stores, but we have engineers, we have pharmacists, we have merchandising, we even have real estate. There's not too much we don't have. It's a great place for diversification of skill. I mean, finance and accounting, you name it, we got it. It's a really, really good place.
You spoke a little bit about initiatives for women. I know you're very passionate about it. You're leading the way in that. Tell me how and why you care so much about that.
We have women in supply chain. And in supply chain, that looks at our distribution centers, it looks at engineering, it looks at our fabulous women in trucking. You'll meet some of them later on today.
Trucking?
Yes, ma'am.
Drivers?
Absolutely.
Get out.
You get out. You're going to see them. It's going to be fabulous.
I can't wait.
Yeah. You're really going to be impressed with some of the women you're going to meet later on.
I'm just impressed with what I'm hearing because, and correct me if I'm wrong, I know a little bit of the history, but I think Walmart started back in 1962, a small store in Arkansas. And look where we are today.
1962, we had a very humble man, Mr. Sam Walton. And his mission was about helping customers save money so they can live better lives. And we've been on that journey ever since then. We're in 28 countries now. Wow. We have more than 11,000 opportunities for you to work at different locations. I'm also proud to say that Walmart actually has 2 women CEOs.
Speaking of opportunities, I think you're going to introduce me to a woman who has been working for Walmart some 24 years, and she started from the bottom up. I mean, she's really, really climbed the ladder.
She's a rock star, like me and you.
Rock star! And now I'm joined by Danielle Sexton. She is a General Transportation Manager for Walmart. You are really the story. You have been working for them for 24 years, right? 24 years. Okay, how did it start, Danielle? You walk into Walmart, how old are you?
I am 22 years old.
22, you're a
fresh
baby.
Out of college. I learned I love to lead. This job is really, truly all about leading people. The opportunity for me came to go into transportation department where I could lead truck drivers.
It's more than just up the ladder. It's education as well that Walmart provides. Talk to me about that.
There is nothing that you can't do in this company. Wow. The opportunity is there. You just have to go after it. We do have our $1 a day program.
For $1 a day?
$1 a day.
Wow.
You can get
that's a bargain.
Your degree. and build those skills levels.
Just tell us what you do. What's your day like?
I have 250 drivers that I'm responsible for in 2 different facilities in Marcy, New York and Johnstown, New York. We're moving about 250 loads a day as well.
I'm a woman, and I'm thinking other women out there are thinking, okay, it's a transportation division. Why would I want to work in that? And you're smiling like, yeah.
It's fun, Olga. I think all women should look to this industry and say, what a difference I can make. Every day is a challenge. My job is to create an environment of a home away from home for these drivers to make sure that I take care of them so they can take care of the business.
Okay, I've never really actually seen one of these. Can you show me the truck?
I would love to show you a truck, Olga.
We've got a lot to choose from, so which one? Well, I'm just going to state the obvious. This is big. This is big. All right, I noticed a lot of safety features here.
Oh, we have the safest equipment on the road, Olga.
It's a lot of stuff here.
There is a lot of stuff. There's a lot to go on. You get your load assignments through your onboard computer. We have an on-guard sensor in the front of the tractor that makes sure it's collision avoidance to allow any collision that might go on.
And if somebody gets in the way, where's the horn?
Wow, the horn? The horn works great, but that air horn works even better there, Olga.
All right, so I have 3 fabulous drivers, or associates, I should say. So, Dwan, how long have you been driving?
11 years.
Allison?
24 years.
Wow.
29 years.
So would you recommend this, Allison, to someone out there that says, gosh, I'd love to do something different with my life? And
working here is more than just being a truck driver. We've got great opportunities, doors open.
Just that connection of working with new hires, of just seeing that spark in their eye when we've been able to teach them something new. I mean, it's a great feeling.
That's great. Dwan, really? Look at the size of this thing. You weren't intimidated by this?
No.
Huh?
I was born to drive.
Born to drive it?
Yeah.
Easy?
Easy. It's oversized Cadillac.
Oversized Cadillac. Well, ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, ladies. Had a good time? Great time. I've learned so much. I even spoke to 3 of your associate drivers. Fantastic. I mean, I think combined they have more than 50 years.
50 years.
50 years of driving. They're
Fabulous
great.
women.
Oh, I'm telling you. You can see how Walmart values women, the opportunities. I don't think a lot of women out there realize that.
But guess what? They do now because we have you helping us tell our story. And so it's so important to make sure that women know we have fabulous opportunities and we want you to come and be part of the Walmart family. And I appreciate you coming out to help us make sure we get that message out.
So for our viewers who'd like more information on Walmart, becoming a driver, where do they go, Monique?
You know what? Right here. Right here. Here's a wonderful opportunity. DriveForWalmart.com. We are hiring drivers, and it's a wonderful opportunity that if you don't want to drive, guess what? We have other options. Go to our website, Walmart.com careers, and you'll find lots of options.
Great stuff. And besides, I also had a lot of fun. I actually pulled the what was it called?
Air horn.
I pulled the air 4 times.
Oh, don't you feel empowered?
Did you know the flowers need us just as much as we need them? Who knew? Take a look.
Flowers, they could be used to express every imaginable sentiment, and their meaning have fascinated people for centuries. So this morning, we're gonna brighten up your day with gorgeous blooms. Let me take a look at our set. It smells, it looks beautiful, and joining me this morning is the master. He's here to talk everything flowers, Carlos Oramas, co-founder and CEO of GEMS. Welcome.
Thank you, thrilled to be here.
I'm happy. This makes me happy.
Yeah, me too.
And that's the meaning of flowers,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
What I love about your company, I know the motto, and tell me if I'm saying it correctly, but I think it's flowers for everyday life.
You got it.
What's the meaning behind that?
Well, you know how flowers have always been for special occasions, right? Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, your wedding. So we believe that flowers make sense in everyday occasions, and here's why. Flowers help us express how we feel. They are gestures of human emotion. And in the course of your everyday life, I'm sure there are people you want to appreciate, to thank, to be kind to be proud of, to show that you love. In fact, I bet that the home that you share with your family, you love.
I do.
And you want to gesture that also with expressions of feelings and emotions.
And I'm always telling my husband, listen, Jose, I mean, I know you're going to get me flowers for Valentine's and Mother's Day, but I don't want the flowers then.
Yeah.
I tell him, I want you to give me flowers because you just want to, just because.
Yeah.
But not because you have to, because it's a special day.
Funny you say just because. 9 out of 10 women will tell you that the #1 reason to give flowers is this just because.
All right, let's talk about these gorgeous flowers.
Okay.
Tell me first what we have here. These are simple but pretty.
They are. They're called Tremelia. They last 21 days. Really cool because most flowers won't last that long. This one lasts
3 weeks?
3 weeks in your house. Clean water. It's all you got to do. Cut them and put them in there, and they'll give you 3 weeks of great life.
I see I have them here behind me. These are so great.
Aren't they wonderful?
And like something like this would cost what?
Yeah, about $4 or so.
$4.
Yeah, very
cheaper
affordable.
than even a little thank you card.
At your local grocery store, you can find flowers that are as affordable as $4 and go up from there depending on the size you want. But they're convenient, they're affordable, and they're available every day.
Can you imagine handing that to your neighbor and just saying, I was thinking of you? They'd be so happy.
And that's exactly what we should be doing, right? Showing appreciation to neighbors. How many of us have good neighbors to look after, especially after the summer months? We're going on vacation and whatnot. My neighbor has always been someone that I appreciate.
Absolutely beautiful. I love these. Okay, this color here is stunning. Look at the purple, the orange, the yellow. I mean, this is gorgeous.
Isn't it? And that's what we wanted it to be. This is inspired by Hispanic culture. You know, suck the whole energy out of life.
Because we're colorful and we're loud.
We are colorful and we are loud. And it's called Pura Vida.
Pura Vida. And, translate that for our viewers out there.
It means the good life, good living. And so it comes in bouquets and in an arrangement much like this. And it really is for parties and celebrations and feeling good. And that's what all that's about.
Okay, these little bags are just darling.
They are, and they're meant to be that way. They're called smile bags, and it's supposed to be easy to pick up and go and deliver it to somebody, take it to a hospital, a friend, your mom, pick it up for yourself, bring it home, put it on your dining room table. But that's the outcome, a smile, and that's what we called it, smile bags.
That's a great idea.
They're cute, aren't they? Yeah.
And those down there, that has my eye right now.
Yeah, mine too. Those are called hat boxes, and that's coming right out of the design of a hat box. We put flowers right in it, so a little bit more trendy. Put them in your dining room or anywhere in your house. Great centerpiece.
And look at the difference it makes just by looking at it.
Yeah, well, that's what flowers do.
Where do these flowers come from, Carlos?
So these are grown in Colombia and South America because we put them up high in the Andes Mountains where it's much cooler with a lot of sunlight, and we're able to grow them year round.
All right.
Fly them right into Miami too.
Something I also always say is, I mean, again, $4 to $5. I think it just brings up the emotion. It brings up the happiness. I just think the wellness and the mood of the individual.
And that's another.
There's something to be said.
And there absolutely is, and that's another part of flowers that we don't talk about enough, and that's that they help you live better. There have been great studies done on this, and Harvard and Rutgers have both led on it, where they reveal that flowers increase the senses of happiness and of compassion and of kindness. They also lower anxiety and negativity and depression. They make us neater, more energetic, and creative.
There you go, and they make you smile and they make you be happy.
Yeah.
Your company, I know, is the GEMS Group. What does GEMS stand for?
Giving everyone more smiles.
Giving everybody more smiles.
Well, that's what flowers do, so that's right down our alley.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So next time maybe you're going to school, or maybe your boss, or even just your neighbor, grab a little, you know what, I'm going to grab it right now. Because my mom has been a little bit, I don't know, she's been a little bit down in the dumps lately. So something like this little bag right here, I can imagine she'll be so happy. What does something like this run?
Oh, less than $20.
Less than $20,
yeah.
And what a difference. Okay, so I'm taking this one for me and this one for my mom.
I think you made some good choices there.
There you go.
You're going to be smiling for a while.
All right, so for anyone out there who says, I want these flowers right now for my husband, my daughter, my best friend, whoever, where can they find them?
Well, pretty much at any grocery store across the country, we work with all the leading ones. But for more information, go to balanceandblooms.com and you'll find everything there.
And I just have to read this real quick. Look how they even have on the bag. It says smile. It's a noun. We all know it's a noun. A pleased, kind, or amused facial expression, typically with the corners of the mouth turned up and the front teeth exposed. Oh, that's so sweet, Carlos. I love it. Thank you so much for your time. Curiosity, is the rose still the favorite?
It's popular, but there's a lot of good ones. And I always tell my friends, try different flowers, buy a mixed bouquet, put them in different parts of the house, enjoy them all.
Oh, I love La Rosa.
La Rosa.
La Rosa. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, you bet.
And for our viewers, if you'd like more information on these beautiful flowers, flowers for everyday life, go to thebalancingact.com. This is so pretty.
We all know how important staying healthy is. Check out our next story.
Welcome back to The Balancing Act. I'm joined now by Dr. Andi Campitelli. She is a leading naturopathic doctor based in Toronto, Canada. Welcome, doctor, to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Great having you, doctor. I was reading here, doctor, you're an educator, health specialist, and a new mom. Congratulations. Tell us about the beautiful baby.
Oh, she's lovely. She's 5 weeks old today, actually. And thankfully, I'm very lucky. She's a very sweet baby and doesn't fuss a lot. So knock on wood that she stays that way, but we'll see. But it's been wonderful so far.
Doctor, let me ask you something. As I read your title, a leading naturopathic doctor, can you explain that for our viewers? I'll be honest, I have never heard of it.
Sure. So essentially, all naturopathic doctors we're trained. It's still 4-year undergrad, 4 years post-grad. And essentially the focus of our practice is trying to use lifestyle, diet, supplements, nutraceuticals when it comes to health, restoring health, There's a really big focus on preventative medicine as well, so trying to prevent the onset of disease. But our primary focus is on what can we do to fix the terrain, fix the body, find out what's really going wrong, what it was that caused you to come to this place of poor health, and how do we fix all that so you don't get there again, as opposed to just giving a pill or a Band-Aid to try and fix it.
What would you say to those that are dealing with that stress? How do we manage it a little better?
Really managing that stress response is so important for people right now. We know that 75 to 90% of doctors' visits are due to stress.
Yes.
And really, it's astronomical. We live in this society of constant stress where we sort of, it's almost a badge of honor for people. We're kind of go, go, go all the time. Mm-hmm. And we know that stress has such a detrimental impact on our body and our health. So now in this time where stress is so much higher, it's a time where it's even more important to manage that stress. And stress in and of itself decreases our immune function. It makes you more susceptible to getting sick. And then if you do get sick, you're not able to fight it as well.
So today, with the anxiety that people are feeling, with the isolation that they could be, what is your advice? What could people do to help minimize that stress? I'm not saying it's going to go away, but maybe minimize it.
Absolutely. So the first thing is social connection. So whether it's through, a video, a FaceTime or a Zoom or something like that, connect with your family, friends, colleagues. That's the first thing, so that people don't feel so isolated. And then the second thing is really managing that stress response. We know that stress causes chronic illness. It's sort of the disease of our century. So you really have to implement things that help your body bring that stress response down. So whether that's sort of deep breathing or mindfulness, and a lot of gyms and yoga studios are transitioning to an online platform. So if you can engage in those online platforms where there's still a community component, but helping your body to bring that stress response down is very important. And then some people like to make use of supplements, and I will use supplements as well if somebody has a really severe stress response, so something like a little bit of GABA that they take, or I use a lot of lavender supplements, which really calms that nervous system down.
Any other tips you would have for just keeping that immune system strong?
Absolutely. And so this is the time where sort of the body and the terrain matter the most. We see that the individuals who suffer from coronavirus, those who already have a chronic illness, are not faring quite as well if they get sick. So this is where the terrain and the health of our body becomes really important. We need to make sure that our diet is really healthy and sort of on track and on point. Exercise and movement, if you can, that's very important. So going for walks, engaging those online platforms that the gyms are offering now, also very important. And then other things, for example, like the microbiome. So about 90% of our immune system comes from our gut. Mm-hmm. And if your microbiome's not functioning the way it should, then your immune system's not functioning. So again, you're becoming more susceptible to getting sick and then not being able to fight the infection.
I want to thank you so much for your time. I really thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And enjoy your beautiful baby girl.
Oh, thank you, I will.
Be safe and be healthy.
Thank you, you too.
If you like that, you're going to love this.
There's nothing better than a good night's sleep, but how do you ensure you're getting all your Z's? Having the right mattress can make all the difference. Dr. Dennis Schmaltzy is here from Emma Mattress to explain how their award-winning innovative mattress is helping folks around the globe sleep better. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's talk about this razzle-dazzle mattress.
Yes.
Okay, so it looks comfy.
It is very comfy.
All right, so tell me a little bit of the science behind it.
And it's built to support every body type. So it's not too firm, not too soft. It comes with climatization built in. It has a cooling top layer, and it is coming with a no motion transfer technology so that you don't feel your partner twisting, turning. So it has everything built in for a good night's sleep.
And it's important to sleep in our lives. A lot of people don't put priority on that anymore. It's just so many health benefits behind it.
The sleep is so important for learning, for your immune system, and by now we even understand that dreaming is very important for emotional health. So really, you want to make sure you get a great night's sleep and a great mattress.
So when you talk about the coolness behind it, what does that mean? That you don't feel that heat sometimes that somebody feels in that bed?
I mean, we're here in Florida, right? During summer, I guess it can be very hot. So you definitely don't want to wake up during the night because you're sweating and you're overheating. So what we've done, we've included a foam layer that's ergo-cell foam that is very breathable and makes sure that you always stay cool.
And then when the body basically lies down, it basically just kind of sinks in?
Yes, absolutely. You have this effect that the body is really sinking into the mattress, but at the same time, that's very important, the body is very well supported, so that you never get up in the morning and feel any back pain, but you're sleeping very ergonomically the whole night.
I just thought of an idea. Let's put it to the test. Want to do that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I'm going to really, really surprise someone. Gina, come over here. She's our makeup artist. She's like, what? Oh, come on. You and I were talking a few weeks ago, and you told me you can't stand your bed anymore, right?
That's true.
Okay, you're not sleeping well?
No.
So, what do you think?
Oh, it's good. Let me see.
Put the pillow, yeah. How is it?
Oh, that feels amazing.
Yeah? Not too soft?
No, it's
Not
perfect.
Too hard?
No, it's perfect.
I feel like Goldilocks.
It's just right. I got the hair.
How do you sleep? Do you sleep on the back or on the side?
Usually on my side.
You want to turn over to
Okay.
maybe face this side?
Okay.
Maybe I correct the pillow a little bit. Yes. So what is very important for a great mattress and for great sleep is that you sleep ergonomically. And that part is that your spine is straight. And that's what we achieve with the Emma mattress. And that is something we achieve for any body type. So irrespective of how tall, how big you are, the Emma mattress supports you always well.
And that alignment of the spine is important because, and I think this is true, where studies have shown when you are aligned, there's less I guess lower back, upper body pain, right?
Exactly, absolutely, that's correct. And that is so important. Combined with like the cooling function plus the no motion transfer technology, you will have an awesome night.
This is, Gina, you awake?
I was kind of falling asleep.
Better than yours at home?
Oh, absolutely.
You consider getting it?
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
She's so comfortable, she doesn't want to move.
But I got to get back to work.
That's okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so if somebody gets the bed, what's it like? How is it delivered? How do I put it together? So many questions. If I don't like it, can I return it?
It's super easy. So really, we want to take all the hassle out of this process of buying a great mattress and getting good night's sleep. So you get it shipped for free to your doorstep. You have a 100-night trial, risk-free with money-back guarantee. So if it doesn't fit during the 100 nights, you just call us.
You don't like it?
We'll pick it up for free.
I know it's designed in Europe but made in America, which I love.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
The American mattresses are made in the US, but we're selling actually to over 20 countries, and we are the most sold mattress in a lot of them, and have won tons of awards, actually more than 25 awards by now, for being the one of the best tested mattresses in a lot of countries based on the consumer organization.
All right, doctor, I want to try it out. And by the way, before I tell you what I think, do you get feedback from people?
That's one of the best things. When you hear from customers that we changed their lives, so that's what we work for, what I've worked for. That's awesome, yeah.
This is really great. And you know what? A good bed can make all the difference. Great stuff. All right, so for our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
EmmaMattress.com/lifetime.
EmmaMattress.com/lifetime. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Gina, I think you got one for your house. And for our viewers, you can go to our website, thebalancingAct.com. I know Gina's on it. She's already going EmmaMattress.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.